Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me. I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly. The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate. The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner. Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse. In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993. Herbert S. Sinclair.
Hello.
Miguel, can you hear me?
And can you hear me?
I can. I've just started the game. Every time I go to a door, it says select a room to draft. First of all, hello everyone. There's a couple people tuned in. I'm David Chen, here with my friend Miguel. We're going through blueprints for the first time. So it says select a room to draft. That like I'm basically creating that room, right?
Yes. Yep.
And does it
right.
does it matter that like do I need the room to have doors, or because basically it looks like if I create storeroom, I'll have no other doors to go to. Does that matter?
That's correct. That's correct. I would probably see. I just joined, so I'm not sure which direction your door is facing.
Yeah.
Den is probably a good choice. Gems are always valuable. There's not a lot of doors that require keys in the earlier levels.
I see.
Once you pick a room, I'll show you a little something with the blueprint map.
Yeah.
And that'll kind of help you a little bit.
All right. So I see. So it matters where the doors are in the rooms that you pick, basically, which is what I suspect.
Yeah, you could essentially, like, let's say storeroom had an exit to the right. And Nook has one to the left.
Yep.
Like you could potentially have an exit, but it's going up against another room or something that's not connected. So even if it has an exit, it's not guaranteed to actually be an exit.
Huh. I see. Okay. All right. And am I trying to get to antechamber? Is that what the goal is?
Yes.
Okay.
But there's a catch.
All right. Are you watching my stream?
I am, yes.
All right, so you see I have Den left and right, and let's say I go left.
Wait, hang on, sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, press the right trigger.
Yeah.
I hit pause instead of me. Okay, so this is your kind of your map, right?
Yeah.
So guest bedroom, that was a pretty good call. Closet, it looks like you got a couple gems from there.
Yeah.
So yeah, Den was a good choice because now you can branch off to the left or right.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the goal is to get to the antechamber. I was just talking to Marcos in the Slack, and he did it in 22 days. It took me probably 48 days to do it the first time.
Oh, wow.
Like in-game days.
In-game days. Yeah, I was like, because the game hasn't been out for 48 days. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, no. I probably played it close to that, though.
So when you go into a room, and it's a select room to draft, and then it shows you the door configuration, is the door configuration from the perspective of where you're facing, or from the perspective of the map?
Yes. The perspective where you're facing. If you press R2 now, it'll actually show you the map at the same.
Oh, I see. That's helpful. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
All right. So
I guess,
as
you're selecting, it gives you a better idea. Of,
so spare room probably for this one, right? Is that where like?
Yeah, I mean that'll leave you with two options. The parlor will give you 2 gems if you can solve the puzzle.
Yeah, but
so you see the puzzle piece.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like a puzzle room where there's a puzzle you can solve for a prize.
But it'll go nowhere though. Like I won't be able to go anywhere else if I do this, right?
Correct.
So, yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
So let's do spare room.
Maybe spare room is the best bet.
Yeah. Very interesting art style in the game. And you can't cool, I can't like run or do anything else, right? Like
hold if you tap the left trigger, it'll toggle the run. This took me like literally 40 some odd game days to figure this out.
I see. That does help.
It's not that much faster.
It's not that much faster.
It really should be it should be the default, but it's not, unfortunately.
All right. Lavatory, storeroom, pantry. It looks like none of these would actually go anywhere else. So
yeah, this happens. I would probably I would go with storeroom.
Yeah, because at least then I'm getting something out of it.
You'll get a key. Occasionally, you can get an item in here as well.
Okay.
And you'll start to notice things about rooms, and pretty much anything that stands out.
Yeah. You should pick up.
Is there on purpose. No, you can't always pick it up, but I'm seeing 3 things in this room that are like relevant to other things.
Huh. Okay, all right. I don't know what that means yet, but I will assume.
I'm trying to be very vague.
I appreciate that. That's very artful what you're doing.
Because
All right.
the fun thing about this game is just the discovery of it, and like it opens up like an onion. It's got all these layers, and it's just, like I think I'm on day 70 or something like that right now. I mean, I've literally been playing this thing constantly.
Right, and I assume I am trying to build rooms so that they lead to antechamber with doors wise, right? That's what I assume.
However, if you notice the antechamber, it has 4 doors, but they're sealed.
Huh. Okay. Well,
so
I'll deal with that later.
How to get in there? Yeah.
That's a problem for future Dave.
That's future Dave's problem. That's right.
Yeah. And that guy sucks. Okay. Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, literally everything has some purpose, like to give you even just like the littlest nugget of like what this world is that you're in, and the story of like who this guy is, and that left you this inheritance and everything.
Are passageways like very helpful or useful, or
It's helpful in that like it always has 4 or 3 exits from where you come in.
Yeah.
But you see it says gem requirement, so that would use up 2 of your gems, which in this case might be useful because this is your only exit right now. Like having a passageway is pretty clutch because you can branch off into every direction.
Well,
there's an achievement.
I can only do 3 directions or two other directions basically from this one, right? Because aren't I at the edge of the map right now?
No, there's one more space to the right.
I hate that it doesn't let me go into floor plan mode from here. Like,
I know it's frustrating. Like they don't want you to see the choices and then like backtrack.
Yeah.
When you don't get what you want, so it forces you to do this. But there's ways where you can like re-roll the draw, and there's other things that you can do.
Which one do you think I should choose right now?
I would definitely go passageway because you have 4 gems, so like that's useful.
All right,
but there's a trophy for filling all 45 rooms, which is pretty challenging.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you're right. Like you were right. I was not at the edge of the map. Okay, great. So I can go. Yeah. Let's try this. Ooh.
Oh, another thing I'll point out when you get back to the map. They see how in the lower right it says rank 3. That means like how far from the bottom of the map you are. And so the entrance hall is rank 1, and then this level is rank 3. It goes all the way up to rank 9, and so that kind of helps give you direction on the map. But as you go up in rank, there's more like locked doors. There's lots more like weird stuff going on in those higher rooms. Some rooms can only be drafted in those higher levels.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any suggestions for which one of these I should choose?
So I'll just give you a little info about these 2 rooms in particular. Security has a terminal in it, which has some options that you can do every time you go in there that can be helpful for primarily for unlocking certain doors. Observatory says +1 star for each time you've drafted observatory, so that star carries over from day to day. And as you there's a book inside which will kind of give you an idea of what those stars do. But it basically gives this run some sort of bonus. And as you accumulate stars, the bonuses kind of increase.
Well, those both sound good. It sounds like I want both of those.
Yeah.
All right, I'll choose observatory.
Either of those is pretty good, but generally I will always take observatory if it's available, because as you add those numbers, it's clutch.
Yeah. All right.
This first time you do it is sort of a puzzle in itself because the telescope is not aligned, so you have to figure out how to align it. So this shows you like the bonuses you get for having different numbers of stars.
Huh. Okay. Don't understand what to make of that yet. doesn't feel right, Miguel.
I think you can turn it the other way.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Oh, but I need to turn it. I see. Okay, I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. I think I get
So
it.
this does
Oh, what? Okay.
this does it vertically, and on the
Yeah.
bottom there's one that lets you do it horizontally.
I see. I see. Okay, and I can't jump down. Okay. I see. Okay. Now I get it.
This is very interesting watching someone else play it, and, like knowing pretty much all the rooms now.
It's like watching a child learn how to walk. All right.
There you go.
Come on. Heck
Almost
yes.
There you go. You got it.
That's right?
Yep. Now you can go to the eyepiece. Should be able to stand by the eyepiece and interact with it.
There it is. That's what
There you
I'm
go.
talking
First
about.
Yeah, baby. So you got a coin. But these things will increase in value. So like 2 stars, I think it puts 2 locked chests in the entrance hall.
Mm-hmm. All right,
So
here we go.
in the beginning, it's not super helpful, but it compounds. So pantry, in addition to the 4. What was that?
I'm feeling hallway right now. Is what I'm feeling. What do you think?
Always good. Yeah, I was gonna let you know. Pantry, in addition to the 4 coins, usually has a piece of fruit that will give you steps.
Mm.
And chapel, the red rooms generally are like they have a lot of exits, or they have some kind of ability that's pretty powerful, but there's always some kind of penalty. So,
Does the
like, in this
chapel
case,
have cool ability?
I mean, it has a couple exits, and
Well, so does
there's some-
hallway, though, right? So, but
Yes.
maybe there's stuff in chapel that you don't want to tell me about yet, right?
Yeah, I won't.
Okay.
There's definitely stuff in there. Nothing that will help you immediately, so hallway is probably your best bet.
All right.
There's also, like, if you notice these tiles have colors, there's certain things that will give you bonuses for having a certain number of
I see.
a certain number of a certain color. So sometimes it's to your benefit.
Huh. I'm gonna say corridor here. Oh, wait, actually, you know what? No, let's do Nook. See what happens with Nook.
Commissary is good, but you won't really be able to afford to buy anything. Here's my favorite thing. It tells you to get a journal.
Did you end up
Favorite.
Do you end up doing a journal?
I did, and funny enough, I was like days into it, and I realized it's one of my field notes notebooks.
Yeah.
That's the theme of the notebook is code breaking.
Ah, nice.
It's like a black on black notebook with, like, on the back it has like it converts letters to decimals, hexadecimal, binary, Morse code, semaphore, and NATO.
Wow.
That's kind of fun.
The blue box contains the
Okay, so
gems. This box is the black box. This box is the white
Yeah.
box. Huh.
This is the logic puzzle. So
All right,
over
all
on
right.
this table has some details for you.
All right. You press me to write the particulars of this game. Okay. There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements. Only one box has a prize. The other 2 are always empty. All right. And I guess I can only use this key on one of the things.
That's correct.
All right. So,
The
this
puzzle rooms.
yeah.
I was going to say the puzzle room. So there's this one and another one. They get progressively harder every time you solve them correctly.
I see. Okay, so this box is the white box. That's a lie. This box is the black
Correct.
box. Also a lie.
Correct.
The blue box contains the gems. Okay, so the thing is, this only tells you that. Oh, at least one box which displays only true statements. So
That's
the
right.
black box must be accurate then. So then the
Correct.
blue box contains the gems. Boom shakalaka.
There you go.
I'm
These get frustratingly hard.
I'm
as you go.
freaking genius, Miguel. I'm freaking genius. I put that together all by myself.
It's pretty slow ramp up, but when you get to like day 50,
Disagree.
Disagree.
That was really hard.
Okay, all right.
And I figured it out. So
Fair enough.
okay, I'm gonna do a chapel just to see what it is. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, you only have 2 gold. It's not like you can really buy anything this early.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Well, this is a letdown. There is nothing
Well, look
here.
around.
About
What do you see? What do you see in here?
statues and stained glass and other shit.
Uh-huh.
Oh, this is
Yeah.
walled up. What the fuck? Oh, it's because it can't
Yeah,
go
because
anywhere. Yeah,
it
yeah.
goes.
Yeah,
Yeah, so that's what it looks like when one of the
Yeah, yeah,
exits
yeah.
is inaccessible.
I see a bishop.
But yeah, there's
Saw a pawn
there's a
earlier.
couple- Yeah.
Okay, I don't understand why any of this needs to matter yet, Miguel. But you know, I trust you that it does.
As you play it, like you'll see stuff in other rooms that's like, oh, that reminds me of the chapel, or that
Yeah.
reminds me of this other room where I saw this thing, and you'll just kind of. The cool thing is like there's not like one puzzle. There's like a ton of puzzles, and like you're kind of figuring them all out piecemeal,
Mm-hmm.
and so it feels like you're always making progress towards solving something, right?
What does a breaker box do?
The breaker box is a panel that controls power to various rooms.
Uh huh.
That could come in handy. It pairs well with the security room, and there's a few other rooms that it affects as well.
Do you think it's more important for me to have
Not-
coins
yeah.
or steps right now?
Probably, I would take the pantry because there's fruit in it also.
Okay.
Although, yeah, the steps is helpful because that one you would be getting steps every time you draft a bedroom. And by draft, I mean like selecting it from the 3. But this early, like you probably won't need steps. Won't be super important.
Mm-hmm.
Like quite this early. Although there is a trophy for beating it on the first day. I don't even know how that's possible, but.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Well,
gonna-
I think
gonna
I
figure
think
it out.
I'm well on my way, Miguel. What I feel.
I think so. I think we can do it together. It's like your first Balatro win all over again.
Yeah. All right.
But yeah, I am obsessed with this game. I've been like when
Yeah.
I'm not playing it, I'm thinking about it. It's one of those games where it's just like consumes me.
Not great. Not great.
Yeah, kitchen offers food. The boudoir, I'll just say there's something to be discovered in there, and the corridor will basically just kind of extend your reach there. But you do still have the passageway if you wanted to
Yeah,
go.
I'm
boudoir.
probably gonna do kitchen because that will keep this alive, right? A little more.
I mean, you're 40 steps, though. It's probably better to keep your. Oh, I see what you're saying. The door exits the other way.
Yeah, yeah,
I think it's more important to keep your options open door-wise.
yeah. Okay,
this
that's what I
early in the
figured.
game.
So let's
Mhm.
take a look. Bananas for 3 steps. Club sandwiches. Oh, I see. This gives you. Oh, I see. So it's plus 8 coins. I see. All right. And then I see for every green room in your house. Okay.
Yeah, so there's like there's a meal for every room, I
Yeah.
think. Maybe not every room.
Do I have
but,
any
like,
green
there's a
rooms at all? I don't think so, right?
No, not
Yeah.
not currently. The green rooms, I'll just say the green rooms typically they're more likely to draw on the edges of the map,
Yeah.
like on the left and right.
All right. Let's do security room. Whoa. Weird shit's happening.
I forgot there's a cutscene with this one the first time you go in there.
I will say when you open the door, it's very seamless. Like,
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's no like loading or anything. The room is just already there.
This is on Game Pass?
It was, yeah.
Nice.
Have you just been playing this nonstop? Okay, I think I get the idea, Miguel. Can I skip this?
I think you can, yeah. It's
Wait.
not that much longer.
Why?
That's me.
Okay.
What's up?
No, nothing. Alright, well, that was weird. Blue memos equals true, red memos equals lies. Noted. Noted. View all inventory of all items currently in the house. How do I view that?
That's a feature on the terminal.
Yeah. I see. So this is like in case I
So
miss
sometimes-
something, it can help.
Sometimes you'll miss something, but also other times there's rooms called spread rooms that'll say like, this will deposit coins in a bunch of rooms in the house, and so it'll tell you like, you know.
Oh, this is messed up. So I didn't know like some of the doors could be locked. I didn't know that. So, but I guess
Yeah,
yeah.
that's what the. I mean, generally it'll be just you can open it with your key, but those are security doors.
Yeah.
But there is something on that terminal relating to security doors as well.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, let's take a look. Keycard system. Oh. Oh, I see. I can set it to low.
Yeah, so if you don't have a card, you want to set it to low, and if you do have a card, you want to set it to high so that you can access more doors with your key card.
What is offline? The default setting will be if power is lost. Offline mode unlocked. Heck yeah, baby. All right.
So if you can figure out how to cut the power,
Yeah,
then
yeah.
all the doors will unlock, basically.
Interesting. Ex
So
Machina
you still don't
style.
have a key card, but it's yeah, exactly.
So basically, if I'm in this room and I try to go here, it'll let me like redraw.
Yes, that's correct. I think you get one redraw. I don't think it's like unlimited, but there are other ways you can redraw rooms as well, like that you'll learn about later.
Rumpus room.
Oh, I wish you had a gem. The rumpus room is cool.
Damn it.
It's okay. It'll trust me. All these rooms will pop up like every run, at some point.
How many rooms have I got? I don't know. How many is this? Whatever this is, that's how many I have. I'm not gonna do multiplication right now. All right, boudoir. Boring.
That's a multiplications in a different room.
Yep. Boring. Nothing in this room.
There is something in here.
Oh. Almost missed this one, Miguel.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I have no idea what this is.
Maybe there's a clue somewhere else in the room.
Hmm. Perhaps. That That's possible.
Oh. So close. I'm watching the stream, so I'm a little behind. But
Yeah,
you
okay.
were close at one point, yeah. There's definitely something you can interact with in the room.
Oh. Oh, okay, yeah.
Hey, there you go.
There's the safe. It's there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see how that's gonna help me with the combination, though.
Well, what do you see in this picture?
I see a Christmas tree and a bunch of presents, and the safe is half unwrapped.
And what 4-digit number could you derive from this photo?
Well, there's 3 presents on the left and 5 presents on the right.
You're overthinking. What's the theme of the picture?
Christmas? Oh.
And is there any 4-digit numbers you could think of pertaining to Christmas?
Yes. 1225 or 2512, depending on where you are. So let's clear. Oh, dang!
Let's go.
Let's go,
Yes,
Miguel.
There you go. Your first safe.
Thank you.
Number 4. I'm not going to say where, but there's another room that you have that also has a safe in it.
Oh. Already, you're saying, right now. Like, in our existence already, right now, you're saying.
Yeah, I wouldn't lose any sleep over it. You're going to find it eventually.
Do I have a
But
chance
I
to
won't.
backtrack?
I mean, you could, but you're using steps.
Oh,
Remember, every time
fuck!
you
Jeez, I forgot
yeah.
about that. Jesus. Damn
Mhm.
it. Damn it. Okay.
I swear, I was so close to getting to the antechamber, and I came up 2 steps short. And if you get to 0, the day just starts over. You have no
Yeah.
control over it.
Oh, this sucks. This is the end of this. Oh, wait, no.
I
gotta
mean,
do
you use courtyard, right?
Yeah, courtyard.
You're still in it, Dave.
Still in it.
Ooh, sledgehammer.
Nice.
It saves you from using keys on locked chests. So if it were tomorrow and you had the 2 chests in the entrance hall, having gotten the observatory perhaps, you could use the sledgehammer. But your inventory doesn't carry over from day to day.
So I'm going to choose
Unless
dining
you-
room because I want to make as many rooms as possible, right? That's what we should do, probably.
That's a good choice, but also if you can reach rank 8, which is
Yeah.
2 levels above you, then you'll get a meal that's worth 20 steps.
Ooh. All right. So many reasons to choose dining room.
Yeah, it could potentially be 30 if you have the special room that's related to the daily meal. It'll say like plus 10 if you have room X, right?
Okay. Let's
I
try.
almost said a room name that you haven't discovered yet, and then I had to catch
Shit.
myself there.
Both of them are locked. Okay, well, this sucks.
Dave,
What?
I'm just gonna give you an idea here. Wait, bring up the blueprint map. Let's see if this will even help you at all. Yeah. Honestly, I would take the breaker box. I'm just
Oh,
gonna trust me.
right,
trust
because I
me.
can deactivate the power, probably, right? There you go. Huh. Do I need to change any of these?
So these are controlling power to specific rooms.
Yeah.
I won't say why,
Yeah, I mean, I don't even think some of these rooms exist yet. So
Yeah, you don't have any of those rooms yet, but they will. This will come into play when you figure out what the deal is with the power in those 3
yeah,
rooms.
but I need to take like a gajillion steps to get back to that room now.
That's right.
Security.
Managing your steps is is part of the challenge.
Yeah. All right. Well, I want to say hello to DJ Food Stamps in the chat, who's been listening to Decoding TV and such. So thanks, DJ Food Stamps. Hope all is well. This is me, David Chen, here with Miguel, who's helping to guide me through my first playthrough of Blueprints. What the hell, dude?
I like there's a panel.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay.
Yeah. Marcos is like 20 days into this, and he's like, "Oh, blueprints. I get it."
Oh, I didn't even make that connection. All right.
That tickled me.
Corridor. Now I understand the value of it being always unlocked. I like that.
Yeah. Particularly if you draw it at a higher level. Oh, one thing I'll say, if you look at this map, let's say, like when you took spare room, for example, like that takes it out of the pool, so you won't get another spare room, and you won't get another corridor. Like there's only one of each room in your pool, unless you have some other bonus going on. And so sometimes it can be advantageous to take a shitty room early just to get it out of the pool so you don't draw later.
I see. So these are kind of shitty rooms right now, in my opinion.
Yeah. It looks like your only path now is passageway and drawing room, but those will kind of, you've got maybe 2 more rooms left.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't lose any sleep over it, because you're going to be, like, every day you're learning a little bit more about the rooms and about the mysteries.
All right.
I would say too, even when you see stuff that you think is just like lore, oftentimes it has clues in it about other stuff that's not necessarily directly related to this room.
Simon is at camp and he's not as fun as my friends. I will not have to share my toys. I will not have to share my snacks. Having a younger brother is not as much as fun as they told me it would be, but today will be a good day. Herbie is mean and really stupid, and today's a good day because I threw away his airplane. I also had more fun than he has had in his entire life. Wow, this is dark. I got my brother in trouble for reading my private journal without my permission and writing mean things in it. He also threw my model airplane in the bushes outside, but I got it back, and if he does it again, he will not get to go to the park on Friday. Wow. Oh, that's nice that they eventually seem to reconcile.
Yeah, I don't know that offered any clues, but it gives you a sense of like who the characters are.
Really, that wasn't gonna crack the whole thing wide open? That thing I just read?
I mean, maybe a little bit.
I don't even know if I can do anything else, Miguel. I think this might have a lock on it. Yeah, this is locked. So I literally don't know what else I can do now.
Passageway, was that also locked?
Oh yeah, I didn't go back there yet. Let's do that.
I think you could also afford more food. I don't think you really need the steps, but...
Huh. Alright, well, I guess this is it. Is mailroom useful?
Mailroom might be good because if you draw it again tomorrow, there'll be a package waiting for you with stuff in it. So East Hall would give you access to 2 more rooms.
Yeah.
But potentially the mailroom might be good, and there's also some like info in here.
All right, and so like the game does not auto terminate after you've done everything.
No, because you could potentially like backtrack. Oh, this looks familiar. You've seen this in the break
The
room.
breaker room. Huh. Well,
I'll just say this won't be entirely helpful to you in this run,
Yeah.
but it's good to know for future
yeah.
future reference. What I did was I took a lot of screenshots of stuff like this
Yeah.
so that I could refer back to it.
Yeah.
Because there's just too much to remember, and I
Yeah.
didn't want to like write all of this down in my notebook.
All right, so this would probably be a good place to end the run then, yeah, right?
Yeah, I think you're pretty much maxed out, and starting over will give you more options.
Gotta say, so far I'm not sure this is my thing, Miguel. But I don't know how. You know.
I'm not gonna say that like it gets better after 30 hours or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like it grabbed me from the start, just the mystery of it.
Yeah.
And I would say try a few more days,
Yeah.
because like just the way that it peels back the layers and the way that rooms kind of reference each other in this way that makes you just go, oh shit, that reminds me of this other thing I saw. Like if I wasn't here, you might have come across that thing in the mailroom and like, oh, that looks like the thing in the panel room or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, thanks for the guided walkthrough.
Well, I hope you stick with it, because this game is phenomenal. And it's already like probably going to be my game of the year, I think.
Wow.
Or at least this early. And
What-
there've been some good ones. I've been surprised. There's another game out called First Berserker Kazan, which is kind of like a Dark Souls, type game. And that's also very good. But this has totally supplanted that as my go-to game right now.
Gary in the chat says, "Great game, has me taking a lot of screenshots."
Yes.
I'm willing to give it like a couple more runs to see, what the big deal is, but I don't know. A game that needs me to take screenshots, I generally am not a fan of.
That's fair. It's not for everybody.
I'm more of a quick twitch type of guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
Yeah?
get it. I get it. Yeah.
Anything else you playing these days? What the hell was that sound?
I actually dipped back into Warzone a little bit just to play in Verdansk again. That was kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, not really. Just mostly this and Kazan.
Okay, I'm going to
Call it a day.
I'm gonna call it a day, but can you stick around? I'm willing to do one more run with you if you're up for it.
Yeah, no.
All right,
I'm
stand
up
by.
for it.
I
Let's do it.
gotta step away for a second. I'll be right back in like 30 seconds.
Sure. Yep. No problem.
All right, let's do this. Tomorrow you will awake to find the rooms of the estate as well as your current inventory have been reset. Let's go. I guess Ordinary Inn like classifies how big and elaborate it is, right? Probably. Are you there, Miguel?
Say that again? Yeah, say that again?
Yeah, it says Mount Holly Ordinary Inn. I guess that's like it classifies like how sophisticated this one was, right?
Yeah, kind of like how big it is, thematically, like what kind of room you had the most of,
Yeah.
things like that.
I see. All right. Day 2, motherfuckers. Let's go. Do you want to try that game 33 Immortals, by the way, Miguel?
Yep, I already got it queued up.
Okay, I'm up for playing that after this if you want to play.
Oh, is it out already? Oh, 33 Immortals. I'm thinking of there's this other game called Claire Obscura, like 30 something, I think. What is it called? Claire Obscure Expedition 33 is what I was thinking of, sorry.
I see. No, that's not what I'm talking about. All right, so should I should I use like these shitty rooms early on, right? Like, is that kind of what you were thinking?
So items, it could give you not only gems or keys, it can sometimes give you like a smaller item, that like a tool. Bedroom's not bad because it doesn't cost. It basically, the 2 steps means it doesn't cost you to go in and out of there.
Yeah.
And it opens up a path for you, so I would probably opt for that.
Gary Yarbrough says, I love solving the billiards puzzle with no clues. It felt like an IQ test. Interesting.
Oh yeah, if you get a billiards room, that's the other puzzle room.
Mm.
It's a different kind of. It's not a logic puzzle. Ooh, there you go. It's a good item.
Sleep mask?
Oh, did it not? Did you? Oh, you clicked it so fast you didn't see what it does. I think if you pull up your map, it'll show you what it is.
Yeah, sleeping mask. Yeah, no, I saw that. But didn't it say 2 items?
I saw what it does.
Oh, it doesn't say what it does. Oh, wait, hold on. No, I don't. Oh shit! Did I call it a day? No, I didn't. Okay. The first time you enter each bedroom with the sleep mask, gain 5 steps. Oh, that is very good. All right, there's supposed to be 2 items, right? I can't pick this up.
No, not 2 items, 2 steps.
Oh, okay. So never mind then. Okay.
So when you go in, you get 2 steps. It basically negates the steps that it takes you to enter and leave. So this would give you plus 15 with your sleeping mask, but it's a dead end.
Yeah. What do you think? Is it worth it?
And you didn't use all your steps last run, so
yeah,
maybe not. I feel like in the early game you want to just see as many rooms as possible.
Okay, got it. Oh, hey, that's like from the observatory thing. 4 stars. Okay. Anyway, there's a roguelike co-op game called 33 Immortals that's on Game Pass.
Oh, okay.
And you apparently cooperate with 33 other players. So.
Oh yeah, I did hear about that.
So yeah, I'd be up for trying that if you want to.
Is it on PS5? I'd have to download it.
Oh, Global is saying I'll play 33 Immortals. The gauntlet has been thrown, Miguel.
Okay.
What happens if you enter a chapel with no money?
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay. Cool.
Nothing happens. You're already broke, so they're like, even the church isn't gonna.
They don't kill you or anything.
Take your money. If you're broke, yeah, no, you're fine.
All right, so
yeah, sometimes you'll get a jump.
So I just gotta not get coins, and I'll be fine. Oh shit! See, there's a storeroom, but if I go in, I'm gonna lose the coin. Huh?
Yeah, but you have like 4 other exits right now, so definitely you want the package. Trust me.
Okay. One handcrafted ivory dice, 2 gems, and 2 keys.
That's clutch. The dice let you re-roll the 3 rooms.
Wow.
And so you have two of them.
All right. So if I get some shitty ass rooms.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was a pretty good haul.
Yeah. Nice. Anyway, 33 Immortals is on Game Pass, so you need either PC or... What's your PC gaming setup right now, Miguel?
My computer is probably like 8 years old,
Uh-huh.
and like, I haven't touched it in quite a while. My Steam Deck is probably more powerful than my PC at this
I
point.
think you gotta... It's time to dig out that Xbox Series X, Miguel.
Yeah, no, I'm not really interested. So that I can play some Game Pass game like one time with you guys until we move on to the next thing.
Global says, I would have enjoyed this game a lot more if Miguel walked me through it. Yeah, I mean, Miguel's doing a great job right now, so... Ooh, Veranda. Wow.
Well, Scott, I'm always here for you, man. If you ever want to jump on a call and get some spoiler-free tips.
This is cool. The
Yeah,
trunk
the
is
green
large.
rooms are cool. Yeah.
Do you
See,
think
if
it's
you had
worth using...
if you had the sledgehammer.
Yeah, yeah. Do you think it's worth using a key on a trunk?
I mean, you could always come back to it.
All right.
You don't have to open it now.
All right. It's in the veranda.
Sometimes though, I mean, it usually has some combination of keys, gems, and coins. So sometimes you open it with one key and it'll give you like 2 keys. So it can be useful.
All right. I'm gonna do commissary because it gives me more doors. Right? Yes.
Sure, yeah. And if you get some money, you could potentially buy an item. It could. It's got a sledgehammer. So if you can get the money for the sledgehammer, here's some clues here for you.
The commissary
It's
will
like,
be closed from day 12 to day 16. So that's like run 12 through run 16?
Yeah,
Wow.
that's what it says.
The terminal password is scratched out.
Can you make that out at all?
Nope. Looks like an S might be the first letter. Looks like it has around 10 to 12 characters. And then with...
I'll just say there's an item you get at some point that helps you decipher stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
What do these 2 pictures have in common, Dave?
With Queen of Diamonds, without buggy / old style car.
Think of like one word to describe both of these pictures.
Like, describe each one, you're saying?
Yes.
Um,
Separate 2 words, one to describe each picture.
okay. Card... Card hold... Hand
Just one
card...
word.
Hand... Car... Vehicle...
Okay, look at the post-its again.
With question mark, with red, with card, with hand, without,
What are the 2 words?
with question mark, and without.
No,
They-
not the post-its. The
Oh.
images. What is the image of?
okay.
One word.
Card, and then
Yes.
oh,
And?
I see. Okay, and then car, right? So
Huh?
with a D, without a D, right?
Correct.
Okay, what was the point of that?
It's teaching you the puzzle.
Uh-huh. Okay. What's the puzzle? Is there a puzzle here?
Just keep an eye out for that pattern
Okay.
in future rooms.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. That was good though. Thanks for your patience guiding me through that. Okay.
It took me a while to figure that one out.
I have no money, so I can get jack shit right now. Right?
So, I mean, you could also backtrack to this, but
Yeah.
Sledgehammer, you've got that chest right there,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that would be a free
Yeah.
open on that.
Yeah.
The shoes will occasionally not cost you a step to go through a room. That can be helpful when
Yeah.
you're running low on steps. And then gems are always useful. The
Alright.
inventory will change day to day.
Ooh, dark room. Like that. That feels like the best choice to me.
Does it? I mean, room-wise, yes. But remember, there's the red rooms generally have a penalty that goes with their usefulness.
Well, I've never used it before, so I'm gonna try it. Okay. I'll learn
yeah,
the
I
hard
would
way.
say yeah.
Ah!
Sometimes if it comes down to a new room, it's worth exploring for sure.
All right, so I can basically go in any direction right now without any issue.
Well, not without any issue.
What do you mean? Like, yeah. I mean, okay.
Pick an exit.
All right, here we go. Oh, you can't even see that. God damn it! All right, this sucks.
Yeah.
This sucks, Miguel. This sucks.
Well, let me refresh your memory. If you recall, we accessed that circuit breaker, and one of the breakers on there. Oh,
Yeah.
look at that. That's a good drop.
Yeah.
Especially you can get the sledgehammer. Now you have 3 chests. Yeah,
A
the
question.
breaker controls the lights in the room.
I see. What do you mean I can get the sledgehammer? I don't see it.
In the commissary, if you get 8 coins, if you look through the telescope, the 2 stars will give you 2 chests in the entrance hall, but they're locked. So if you're able to get the sledgehammer, then you'll really get your money's worth out of it.
I see. I see.
Mhm.
So I should work on getting the sledgehammer then.
I mean, yeah, if possible, but if not, no big whoop. So 2 items. Parlor can potentially give you 2 gems, and the corridor just extends your run straight.
I feel like corridor. That's my
directly towards the antechamber.
Yeah, that's my gut. That's my gut. My gut tells me corridor. Okay, well that was bad. None of these are good.
You can re-roll. You have 2 dice. You can re-roll your floor plans.
Okay. Hallway, right?
Oh,
Security?
Oh, never mind. Sorry.
What?
I was thinking.
Oh, because I don't have
security,
gems.
But, you actually need the well, yeah, you don't have gems, but also you actually need the breaker box to turn the lights on in the dark room.
I see.
Always not a bad bet.
Yeah.
Now, if you recall, like the further you go in rank, like towards the antechamber, the more locked doors you're going to encounter.
Yeah. Oh, well, that sucks.
You do have 2 keys.
Spare room. Is that useful at all?
It's basically it's a no frills straight line. You drew that very early in the last run. Nook will give you an extra key. That's pretty good.
Oh, okay. Too late.
Kitchen, you don't have any money. Oh, okay. I mean, no big deal. Whatever.
Oh crap.
Still got an exit. Yeah. See. Okay.
God damn it.
Parlor, 2 gems. Bring up the map. Is that gonna help you at all? Yeah, that'll still keep you open. Although storeroom, not bad. You still got a bunch of options down below as well. All right, Dave. Logic puzzle 2. Let's see it.
All right. Let's do it.
I'm not even gonna say anything.
Let's do it. Okay. I just want to confirm that the rules are the same. There will always be at least 1 box, which is only true. Okay, 1 box is only false. Only 1 box is a surprise. Okay, the other 2 are always empty. Okay.
The rules will always be the same for this and the other puzzle room.
There are 3 boxes in this room. Okay, so that's a true one. Okay. 2 boxes in this room are empty. That's also a true one. That means this one must be false. This box is one of the 2 empty boxes. That's false. Heck yes.
Look at
I'm a
Dave.
genius. I'm a genius.
Incredible.
I should have taken the
You're a
LSAT.
regular.
I should have taken the LSAT.
You're a regular Benedict Cumberbatch Sherlock Holmes. Your favorite of the Sherlock Holmes.
Oh yeah, freaking love it. I think this has got to be storeroom, is my guess, right?
Yeah, it's not a bad choice.
Yeah.
I mean, Darkroom can access that other room already, so
Yeah.
it'll give you another key, another gem, and
Okay.
an entire coin, and potentially an item. You could sometimes get an item in here. It's rare, but it happens.
Does not appear to
see
be
it,
an
though.
item. But there
They
is a
usually
different.
either appear on those
Yeah.
crates or on by the chair.
There is a different image in that thing, though.
Is there a multiple?
Multiple? I don't know what you mean. Secret passage.
That's a
Huh.
fun room. So that's a bookshelf that it's basically a straight line. So it'll open on the back.
Uh-huh.
But there are books on the shelf that let you pick what color the
Yeah.
3 choices are. All 3 choices will be the same color.
But this will basically create a dead end for me if I choose it, right?
No, it won't. It's like spare room, but you can choose the color of the 3 rooms.
Okay, I see. So I should probably
So
choose
like
this then,
you
right?
could, yeah, you could choose like 3 shops to choose from, or 3 green rooms to choose from, or 3 red rooms to choose from.
Okay, all right. Oh, whoops. Whoops, I didn't even know that I was doing that. Shit.
Well, now you know. I mean, there could potentially be bedrooms that have more than 1 exit.
Fuck.
But yeah, that's how it works. You pull one of those
Yeah.
5 books,
Yeah.
and it gives you 3 of that color.
Yeah.
Oh, aquarium, that's a good one.
Oh, it
So the
uses
aquarium
it
counts
uses
as-
a gem every time you go into one of these. I see. I thought it was gem
If-
requirement was just like you need to have this many gems, but it's actually using them up.
No, it takes a gem.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's like a key basically.
Yeah.
Aquarium is cool because it counts as every single room simultaneously. So
Mm.
any bonuses aquarium will give you +1.
Yeah, and some keys and gems too, baby. All right.
Yeah.
Let's go right because there's less pressure that way.
True. So like
Wow.
patio, for example,
Yeah.
says spread gems in each green room. You have veranda,
Yeah.
but you also have aquarium, which also
Right.
counts as a green room.
So, what do you think I should do?
Or breaker box can light up the dark room, but
Mm.
it'll be a dead end.
Yeah.
So
it's not
you'll
that
only
valuable,
have
yeah.
other exit. Patio's not bad because it'll cost you a gem, but it'll get you 2 in return. And there might be a gem in there as well. I don't know.
I wonder if I should do guest bedroom. I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah. All right.
I don't feel like you're gonna use that many. Maybe you still have 2 at entrance hall
Yeah.
and the 1 at den, so you could do some backtracking for sure.
Yeah. But really, aquarium is the only way I can get to the antechamber right now.
Correct.
Yeah.
But recall the antechamber's sealed, so you have to figure out how to open those doors.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna do guest bedroom.
There's no wrong answers, Dave.
Yeah.
Just go with your gut. You can also redraw. You have 1 die left to redraw.
Yeah.
if you-
I'm
if
gonna
you-
save that because I need that for aquarium.
Okay, great.
All right. Let's do patio.
Oh, turn around. Oh, nice. Oh, this is a huge one.
Oh,
Look what else-
hello. Okay. What does that do? Useful for digging.
There you go.
Ah.
Keep an eye out. Keep an eye out for those dirt piles.
I guess they would only be in the green area, probably, right?
Not necessarily.
Ooh, 6 steps.
I'll tell you, there was 1 dirt pile in the aquarium as well.
Cool. Okay. And
There might have been some more earlier as well. I wasn't paying attention. Oh,
what?
the the rumpus room is one of my favorite rooms. It's a cool room. Oh,
Really?
if you did the rumpus room, just hypothetically, you would have enough coins for the sledgehammer at the shop, but it's a dead end. So
Right.
the other two, well, pantry's a dead end also.
I'm doing it. I'm
no
doing it.
key.
I'm doing it.
The key.
Leroy Jenkins. Doing it. Anyway, Miguel,
He knows.
probably 33 Immortals will run on your 8-year-old computer, is my guess. And it's only 5 gigs.
Probably just throw it on my Steam Deck.
Yeah, if you can talk on Discord while you're on Steam Deck.
Yeah. I'm
Oh,
talking
I
to
gotta
you right now.
insert coin. So it's 8 for the sledgehammer, right?
Yeah.
So I can use 1 coin.
Mm-hmm. Trust me, it's worth it.
Okay, cool. What the hell?
It's like the thing from Bake.
Yeah, from Big.
Mm-hmm. You have to back up a scotch.
It's not letting me
There
move.
we go.
And as it was
Yeah, it's a cutscene.
foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin.
All right, pay close attention, Dave. This is your
Find
future.
yourself
Future Dave.
face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. The image is becoming clear. I see a boy standing on a shore of white sand. He is looking for something. Something he was told he would not find. I see a black cat tied to a red flag. I hear the wind blowing, but the flag does not stir. I see a door marked by a rogue moon. A door that is always locked, yet has no key. It is the door you have been searching for, yet will not find. A lost room beyond the dark waters. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
Weirdo.
I gotta
Okay.
see. That takes on a lot more meaning, having played as much as I have now.
Yeah, because it was completely incomprehensible to me.
Yeah. It's very, very subtle, but yeah, it makes more sense to me now that I've seen it again.
Ooh. All right.
Nice. Racking
All
up
right.
the
So
keys.
we are going to
Kind of a hike to the commissary.
Yeah.
You might want to try the aquarium door, or you could backtrack to commissary and then go back to like den and entrance hall and try your luck over there.
No, it's cool. It's cool. I'll do it. Going to the commissary. All right. So buy the sledgehammer, break open the chest.
Yeah, remember you have that one out there, and then two in the
In the
entrance hall.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a good haul.
Yeah, and then what's this? Huh.
That's very close to where you are now. So A5, it looks like, on the map.
So it is saying
So-
there's a treasure on the storeroom?
Yeah.
All right.
That could be definitely worth investigating, like before you backtrack further.
Okay.
It's usually a pretty good haul.
Okay. Yeah, I gotta go through the chapel potentially twice. So I'm gonna lose
yeah, so
2 coins.
I wouldn't worry about it.
Okay.
The chest should compensate. Like, it's not like major, but it's early on. It's pretty clutch. This is I don't think I got a treasure map until probably like day 20.
This
And
looks
you
like
already
the
have
spot.
the shovel.
Time to start digging. So the treasure map unlocks it. It's not like I could have gotten this before, basically.
You can sometimes get the map without having placed a room on that tile.
Wow! Holy
to it.
shit!
Yeah, that's not bad. You can pretty much buy out the commissary.
Yeah.
Or
Do you think I
hold
should?
off. You can see what else they have. Maybe try and draft a kitchen so you could get some more steps.
Oh yeah, that would
'cause
be useful.
It looks like you got a lot of options below, so
Yeah.
you might need some extra steps. You could potentially open this dark room door while you're in there. So running shoes, that'll save you the occasional step when you're walking through rooms.
Mhm.
I don't know if you want to buy any gems. I think you're good for now. But it's up to you. You might want to save for the kitchen.
Okay.
The running shoes would help, though, regardless of whether you get a kitchen or not, because it'll, like every third room, it
I
won't
see.
charge you.
All right. All right. Time to go through this goddamn chapel. All right. So I gotta go to entrance hall. That's where I'm heading, right?
Yeah, den. You could open up den or entrance hall. So,
What?
stop, go back. There's a dirt pile
Nice.
to your right.
I'm trying to get to the chest. So those are the entrance hall, right?
Yep. Yeah, the chests. Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Sweet.
Nice. Ooh.
Oh,
Electronic key
welcome,
card.
lady.
All right, nice. All right, I can actually. Well, there's just a bunch of rooms, right? Like, there's nothing. But there's no way I can get past aquarium anyway. So.
What do you mean?
No. From here.
Oh, from here?
Yeah,
No, yeah. You're blocked off.
So I might
but,
as well just.
I mean-
Yep. Go ahead.
You could potentially find a bunch of helpful rooms through here.
Okay, I'm just.
Particularly since you have
What do you
5
think?
gems. Also, don't forget you can redraw if you don't like any of these.
Yeah, I want to save that for later though.
Okay. It might be worth spending a gem, because drawing room lets you redraw the exits if you don't like them without
the-
spending a dice.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah.
It's like lavatory is just a straight up dead end.
Yeah.
Bunk room only really helps if you have some other bedroom that gives you a bonus for bedrooms.
Yeah.
Like that one you had that gave you like +5 steps for each every time you enter a bedroom for the first time.
Oh, kitchen, right? Is that what
There's
you're
a-
saying?
there's-
I should do.
Kitchen's good. Breaker box would turn on the lights in the
Yeah, but
dark
I don't really
room.
care about that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
All right, let's do kitchen.
Yeah, just get you some more steps.
I only have 2 red rooms, so that doesn't make much sense.
10 steps.
10
that's
steps.
good.
10 steps
$5
for $5
for
bucks.
steps. Yeah, that's not bad.
All right. There we go. Plenty of steps now, Miguel.
It's like you started over.
Basically.
but you've unlocked a ton of rooms already. And you have the running shoes.
I don't really think it matters what I do at this point, so I'm just gonna like in this area of the house. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Do
The
you-
drawing
do you-
room gets you to the next square anyway, or you could try and, I don't know, if you wanted to go straight for some reason, you could redraw.
Yeah, let's try
In this case,
closet.
the two items might be better.
Ooh, dice.
Coin purse.
All right, nice.
Too bad you didn't get that before you hit the treasure box.
Yeah.
They
Passageway.
really want you to take this. They really want you to take this breaker box.
2 gems to do a passageway, though.
Yeah, it's a little steep
Yeah.
to give you basically one exit because the entrance hall already gives you the one next to you.
Yeah. Breaker box,
Oh,
I guess.
because
Yeah.
you're in the because you're in the drawing room, you can redraw that one
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
without
That's right.
using your. So like the bunk room, that if you had that nursery, that would have given you like plus 10 steps.
Yeah. So I don't really need
The
this.
boudoir.
Yeah. Yep.
I was gonna say the boudoir, like you can open that safe every
Yeah.
time you go in there to get the gem,
Yeah.
just for future reference.
All right, I might as well do that. Yeah. What-
Sure, yeah.
yeah.
You got four keys, and a lot of the good rooms cost multiple gems to unlock. You don't have to look at the picture every time. You can. Just
I didn't know if
go.
it's a different picture.
Oh yeah, no, it's the same. It's the same every time.
Save 4 again.
There's the picture is suddenly St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah. Who knows? Who knows? I'm just playing this game for the first time.
I know, I'm kidding.
I don't know what kind of weird ass shit is going on in this thing.
It's true, yeah. You've barely scratched the surface of how weird this game gets.
Huh. All right. I guess it's got to be security.
So now that you have the key card, you can actually put the security to high, because that'll increase the amount of security doors, and you have the key. And then since
I
you've
see.
unlocked a bunch of rooms, you could also check the inventory to see if there's anything you missed.
Two gems. Huh.
Mm. Oh, also there's if you notice, there's a third option that's network.
Yeah. Okay, I don't know what that is, right?
Oh, right, you don't have the password. So we saw that though in that one room. But that's what that goes to basically.
So if I make a courtyard, will there be a gem in it because I have patio?
No, it only distributes it to ones that you've already unlocked.
Existing. Okay, all right.
I think. But there's green rooms have a higher potential to have dirt mounds,
Mm-hmm.
and sometimes courtyard will have a item as well, like a tool rather, I should say.
Four items.
Yeah,
Do you think
those
that's
can
worth
be
it?
pretty clutch.
Yeah. All right, let's do it.
I mean, yeah.
2 gems, a photo of a woman,
There's something else.
another. Ooh.
The
Car
fourth
keys.
item. Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Okay, I don't know what that does. All right, do you know what that does?
I assume we have to find a car.
Feels not in line with the tone of the game, though.
I think once you find the car, you'll be like, oh, okay.
All right, so
It's
time.
pretty clutch. If you can find the car, and figure out why it's relevant, I think you'll appreciate it.
Okay. All right, there's a dead end here. I might as well just try it. Oh, okay, yeah, that's fine.
Maybe it's a breaker box.
Gem requirement. All right, let's do the one with gem requirement because that's probably more valuable. Okay.
Sure, why not?
Oh, hello.
Oh, nice scatter chest.
Key to the secret
Ooh.
garden.
That's clutch.
Is there? Where is the secret garden, Miguel?
You'll have to figure it out.
Metal detector.
I'll point it out when you're you could potentially use the key if we get to that point.
Okay. Is it in a room that already exists right now?
No.
Okay. Well, I'm really glad I
Oh,
came
in
into
fact,
this.
it could come into play soon.
All right, so aquarium is my next place, and I need to make it a really good one.
I think it'll be good. I have a hunch. Okay.
Feels like dining room to me. Yeah.
Oh, it's not locked. Interesting. Yes, I definitely do dining room because that'll give you 20 steps. If you exit at the top.
Why?
It says each day a meal served in the dining room after rank 8 has been reached. This room is at rank 7. It has an exit to rank 8. So basically, you leave
I see.
top door and come back in, and the dinner will be served, and you'll get
I see.
20
Each
steps.
line of things is a rank. I see. Okay, got it.
Correct. Yeah, it shows you in the bottom right what.
Yeah,
rank
no,
you're
I
at.
see that. I see that. I know where that is. Okay. Special keys? What is this?
Check it out. Try it. Go to special keys.
Secret garden key. Is
Try
this
it out.
is
See
this
what
the
it
moment?
does.
Here we go.
Possible.
Secret garden. Ooh. Ooh, and the metal detector's going off.
Ooh.
Broken lever. Oh,
Get some
that
dirt
was a
mounds.
waste of time.
It happens. They can't all be winners.
They can all be bangers.
You know. Oh, one special ability of the secret garden, when you unlock it, it distributes fruit throughout the house. What do you think that's all about?
All right, 3 arrows. And then there's like a north, south, east, west, like kind of vein. So I feel like I gotta make the arrows point in a certain direction.
Wow, you got a lot of items. You got almost all the items.
Yeah. And the moon is right there. So
Looks like you can only control
Yeah.
2 of the 3 arrows.
that is correct. All right. Okay, so I can control the biggest one on the bottom and the one above it. Huh. And I can I control the top one? You know, my first guess would be make them point in all different directions, which is what I've already done. The goose
Or-
and the arrows are all pointing differently now, but that's not the answer. Is the moon in a certain direction? Let's see.
Yeah, in a sense. What direction is the arrow you can't control pointing in?
Towards the moon, which is west, right?
Yeah.
So I have 2 arrows that can point either any of the directions, really.
Mm-hmm.
Should I make them all point at the moon?
I don't know. See what happens.
Let's see what happens. Oh, I guess that was it. Gigantic lever.
Oh, what does that look like?
Oh
Does that
shit!
lever-
Oh
Does that lever look familiar to you?
Yeah, it's the one I picked up, right?
Not that one. No, that one's already
Yeah,
on
the one I have is
device,
broken.
but you have an extra one, yeah.
Yeah.
That presumably opens another one of the 3 doors. There are
Hmm.
4 doors, or 3 doors in the antechamber, yeah. But
Hmm.
not here. Say, oh, I wouldn't do that. You want to keep that unsealed.
I see. Okay, I thought I could switch the lever. I can't do that, right?
No.
Okay. So if there's another room
Just
where I
a-
can do this, then
Yeah.
the lever will work. Okay.
Each door can be opened from a different room.
Okay. Let's eat.
Yeah. Now you can eat. Oh, look at that. That looks delicious. Additional
Oh, if you
10
have a
steps
showroom.
if you have a showroom. Yeah.
Should I wait to see if
Yeah,
I
you
get
can
a
see
showroom, Miguel? What do you think? Do you
I
think I
think
could-
it's unlikely you showroom in this run.
You know what? I got enough steps to roll the dice on that one. So I'm gonna wait
Okay.
a little bit.
Fair enough. You're gonna have to backtrack to get back to the dining room, though.
Yeah, I know, but there's literally only like 10 steps left. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay.
you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, how many steps could I possibly need? Oh, this sucks.
You might be surprised. You have 2 dice.
Yeah. Like, I was hoping to get one that goes straight so I could have, like, multiple ways of getting to Antechamber. You know what I'm saying? Do you think that's worth
Yeah.
it?
No, I get it.
Am I thinking in the right
yeah.
way, basically, is what I'm saying? Right? Like,
You need to get to that left door of the
Right,
antechamber.
right.
The,
So-
the one that's unsealed.
but like, I could just use Secret Garden to get there, but, like, this way I have, like, 2 paths to get there, potentially, right?
Yeah, I would probably redraw and try and get a straight.
Yeah, that's what I'm
stretch.
trying to... Yeah, okay. No!
Yeah.
God damn it.
Really wants you to take that breaker box. You do have another reroll if you so choose.
Mage Chamber,
The off-
less likely to find items. That's the opposite of what I want, right?
It's a shitty room. Yeah, it's really only useful if it's your only recourse to get out. The
Yeah.
office has a terminal in it that does different stuff from the terminal in the security room. And there's potentially other things going on in there. The breaker box will let you turn on the lights in the dark room, which at this point
Yeah,
probably
it's
isn't
useless.
as useful because I wouldn't say it's useless, but it's not as valuable since you already opened the 2 doors. But it could potentially, the odds are very low at this point, but the breaker box has another application
Yeah.
that could potentially help you in the future.
So it took you how many days to get to the antechamber?
To get to the antechamber, not that many. To get to room 46, which is your goal,
Yeah.
which may or may not be connected to the antechamber,
Yeah.
it took me 47, 48 days. Marcos did it in 22. I had a few runs that
heck
came
yes! Foyer, bitch!
Hallway doors are always unlocked. That's pretty good. Conference room, if you get that early, that's really good because when you see a spread, like the Secret Garden spreads fruit to every room,
Yeah.
all of it will just show up in the conference room.
Hmm.
So anything that patio spreads gems, Secret Garden spreads fruit, all of those would just be in the conference room, which is super clutch to be able to pick it up in one place instead of having to backtrack for all of it. Foyer, basically any of the orange rooms, the doors will always be unlocked. That's pretty clutch. There's other stuff going on in that room.
It's gonna be foyer,
guest
basically. It's gonna be foyer.
Yeah, guest bedroom you probably don't need at this point because you still have the food.
Okay.
These are some historical figures in this world that
Yeah.
may come into play at some point.
Do I need to take notes on these?
Just keep it in the back of your head when you see these people pop up elsewhere. Be like, oh, those are the people from the foyer.
Taking some screenshots.
In fact, there's 2 of these in the main, the room you start out in, the main hallway.
All right, here we go.
Well, it's not locked, so
Not great.
yeah.
Not great.
If you had a gem, ballroom is kind of good because it refreshes your gems back to 2 every time you go in there. It's great if you have 2 gems going in, but if if you have like 10 gems, it'll set your gems to 2.
All right.
So
It's got to be wine cellar, and then we're gonna.
that's
need
actually probably a good because a lot of the doors at this point
yeah.
are gonna have a gem requirement.
Lockpick. Ooh. Okay.
Mm.
All right. So I got one path to get
Dude,
to the
you have like
antechamber.
all the items. Look at your inventory.
Yeah.
You got like pretty much every item. You got room for like 2 more things.
All right. Yeah. I'm gonna eat this steak now.
That's a good idea. I could pretty much guarantee you're not going to get a showroom in this early in the game.
All right. If I do get one though, I'm gonna be so pissed at you. FYI.
Maybe I will give you $50 if you get a showroom in this run. If it's even one of 3 options, I'll give you $50. Watch you.
All right.
it
This
do
is a
well
moment
this
of truth.
time.
Okay. Actually, so should I? What will improve my chances of getting to the antechamber is, should I use this other door first, or like, you know what I'm saying? Like, does it make a difference?
It's very unlikely that you can unlock another door. You could potentially unlock the bottom door.
You know, I'm gonna go up here first because then it's like, all right, let's
Okay.
lockpick this. You don't seem to be able to pick it. Okay, fuck that. Because that way maybe I can get some items that will be useful. Wow. What?
Sure. Music room sounds right up your alley. Major key.
Yeah.
So
that's clever.
a major key is like the key card. The
Yeah.
Secret Garden key is another major key you've gotten. I don't think you've gotten any other major keys. And then a minor key is just like a regular key. But the major key is like a special key.
All right. There probably wouldn't be any that are more than 2 gems, right? So like, if I use this one, I'll still have gems enough to do stuff, right?
True. Yes.
All right.
There is a key that you haven't gotten yet that could become valuable. Oh, your sneaker just kicked in on that one. Ooh, forgot about that key. That's pretty good.
Huh. Okay. Interesting. My
So
metal
it's kind of like
detector?
this. Oh, your metal detector's going off. There's probably like a coin or a key. Oh, it's the other key on the other side of the piano. There is one more thing in this room you can interact with. There you go. Okay. Just a clue, no big deal.
The music is a
It
clue.
was-
Find here within these first words sung the key you seek in major tongue, but half the sheets are missing from the 4 you hold, the rest far flung. A half note held is quite the pun. Among the scattered symphony, a message hidden beneath the keys in bold words sung by you and me, a fractured note, an urgent plea in bold words sung, I do repeat. The ones of you who oft assume that you alone can solve this tune are likely going to get your due and all the rage that will ensue while working on this simple clue. White pages lined with melodies do hide the words we've come to seek, and from our choice among all these, we write down one that seems to be the loudest type with ink that bleeds.
What do you think that means?
I have no goddamn idea, man. I have no goddamn idea.
So there's 8. There's 8 of those, and you have 4 of them. So somewhere in the house there's more.
Yeah.
But there's definitely stuff there you could suss out if you were so inclined. But I wouldn't worry about it right now. Let's just keep it in the back of your head. That if
so should I use the prism key, do you think?
So the prism key, I don't know if on this room it's useful because it'll just give you the option for another blue room.
Right.
It's more useful when you open.
Right. If I get an orange, right, then I'll want to use.
Like
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's, well, you wouldn't have to use it on an orange in this case because you have that one that makes orange stuff unlocked. But yeah, like another green room, another shop, something like that would be useful. Why did you pick that one?
Well, because this is a dead end anyway. I'm not going to use this.
But like any of those other, where the other ones cost gems.
They cost gems,
is that
yeah.
what it was?
They cost gems, yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, this room is literally the worst room in the game.
Okay, I didn't know that.
It's
I didn't
just
know that. All right, moment of truth, Miguel. Here we go.
Can we make it to the antechamber?
I doubt it.
Here, actually, this might be a good case for special keys because it'll give you another green room, and the green rooms almost always have more than one exit.
Okay, yeah. All right, let's do
It'll
it.
just give you a room as an option. They won't all be green. Oh, that's cool. I've never actually used the
Oh shit, dude.
Cloister.
Dang.
Cloister is incredible.
Oh my god. Fuck yes.
That's pretty clutch.
Yes.
You're gonna have to spend gems. And there might be stuff in here potentially.
Do I have a key card? I do. Yeah, baby.
Yes, you do.
Oh shit.
What?
All right. It's got to be passageway, right? It's got to be passageway.
Yeah. Unless you want 40 coins on a dead end. Oh, you can't afford the vault anyway. Yeah, it's passageway for sure.
All right. I wish I had like a dice for reroll right now.
I know.
Because otherwise.
That's okay. Every run is a learning experience.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you look to the right.
Yeah. You can see the antechamber.
You'll see that that's just sealed. Yeah.
All right. Well.
Here we go. Could be it.
Shit. Oh, pantry.
Pantry will do the trick. Yep. Oh, Dave. You're so close to the antechamber on your second run.
Yeah, I don't know if
Incredible.
I'm gonna make it.
I mean, this is pretty impressive, though. I just gotta say.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this is it. Okay. So the question is it worth going back to try to get more dice? Like, can I get dice?
More gems? You mean?
Yeah.
Dice?
Gems or dice
not.
or whatever. Like.
The commissary? Didn't they have gems for sale at the commissary?
Yeah. Let's do that.
Yeah, I feel like you have plenty of steps to get there and back.
Yeah. Totally.
While you do that, I'm gonna run to the bathroom.
Okay, sounds good. gonna wait for Miguel to come back before I attempt to draw this room. Is there anywhere else I can go? Nope. This is it. This is it.
All right, I'm back.
All right, Miguel. We're gonna find out together whether this is gonna work. Okay? Because I don't think there's any
9
dice.
gems.
I have 9 gems. Yeah, but like I don't have any dice. That's the dice. I need the dice. You know what I mean? All right.
I don't know. I think one of these 3 rooms is gonna give you access to the.
All right. Here we go. Use key, let's use lockpick. Nope, can't do it. All right, here we go. Moment of truth. Conference room, baby. Right?
Nice.
I got to do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh, freezer. That's interesting.
Yeah. If you have like, it. Let's just say
Yeah.
that you weren't right next to the antechamber.
Mhm.
You could take freezer and you would have 9 gems
to
and
start
1
with,
gold
right.
when you start.
Yeah.
That would be pretty clutch. But yeah, you definitely want conference room in this case.
Oh shit, baby.
Those are what's called tomorrow rooms.
Mm-hmm.
Anything that gives you something that lets you carry something over the next day, they call it a tomorrow room.
Miguel, did you get to the antechamber on your second try?
Absolutely not. The antechamber is not the end game, though. I'll just tell you.
Yeah,
right
no,
now.
I trust me. I'm aware.
But it's very impressive.
Well, I had a really good guide, Miguel. I had a really good guide. Okay, so here's the only other question: is should I go to the antechamber now, or should I try to go where else in this conference? Should I, do you have a recommendation?
You can go to the antechamber now. It's not going to like end your day or anything like that.
Okay. All right.
You could open that door, just see what's in there, but and not.
Well,
waste
that's what
the
I'm
stuff,
asking you. What should I do, Miguel? Which one?
Whatever you want. Whatever you want.
All right, let's see.
Don't worry. It's not gonna end your run if you go in there.
Oh shit! To continue up, you must go down. The basement key.
Yeah. How do we get to the basement?
Wine cellar?
Do you even have a wine cellar?
I do.
Hey, dude, it's not at the wine cellar. What do you think's in there?
In where? What? In this moon room?
Yeah, that symbol looks familiar.
Yeah, it's from earlier in the secret garden, right?
Yeah.
Should I
Right,
go?
so we have 23 steps to
Yeah.
figure out how to get to the basement.
All right. Should I go back to secret garden? Would you recommend that, Miguel?
No. What I will say is there is stuff outside of the house from the entrance hall. There's a whole like property that you can explore outside the entrance hall that we haven't looked at yet. That's gonna take like half your steps just to get there.
Yeah.
It may be worth exploring the conference room.
Yeah, to see if I can get more steps.
Yeah, maybe you get another freezer draw. That would be incredible. Or who knows? Who knows what lies beyond these upper chambers here?
Oh wait, special keys?
A room?
Can I use the basement key on this?
No, you cannot.
Wait, what happens if I
rooms
try?
like
You know what happens if I try? It just doesn't work.
Go for it. Yeah, go for it.
Oh yeah! Wow. You
Yeah.
called it, Miguel.
So rooms like
Yeah.
yeah, I've tried it. Trust me, I've tried it. The music room is one of the rooms that only spawns above a certain rank. So there's stuff like that.
Clegarton says, "I love your friend's voice. He should podcast."
Oh, thanks.
FYI, Miguel. All right.
We could do Dave on Mike or Mike on Dave.
Yeah. Okay. So this will give me 3 keys. Office will at least give me more space to go to.
It's a dead end though, so you won't have anywhere to use the keys.
Right.
The office has, if you notice in this thing, there are a couple of busts that
Yeah.
you've seen already. So there might be something going on there. There's a terminal in there that may
All
offer
right,
different
let's do the office, and then
options.
maybe I can get a freezer draw if I'm lucky for the other room, right?
Yeah, potentially.
All right, run payroll.
So
Ooh,
if you spread gold in a state, it's all going to go to the conference room.
I see. Okay, and then should I run payroll now as well?
Uh, I mean, you can. It basically will just put a check in those rooms that, like the servants' quarter and the maid's chamber, which I don't believe you have either of those. So it basically won't do anything. This, though, particularly since you've unlocked a lot of rooms, will
Yeah.
drop a bunch of gold in the conference room,
All
which is
right.
pretty cool.
Sweet. Okay.
And then we still don't have the network password.
Yep. What is this?
Dave! Oh my God!
What? What?
On the desk. On the desk. Close out of this real quick. We'll come back to this letter.
What? What's happening? What?
Do you see the floppy disk?
Yes.
I've never seen this happen before. The disk never appears right next to the terminal.
Huh.
That's insane. So take the disk and go over to the terminal.
Yeah.
This is incredible. This is like a historic run, Dave. I just gotta tell you, you're on a historic run.
All right. So I gotta put the
no,
disc
close,
in it,
close,
right?
close out of this,
Yeah.
and then press
Insert
triangle.
disc. Insert disc.
This is huge. Floor plan upgrade disk, Dave. This is a cool little Easter egg you found here. Not an Easter egg, but it's a great find. So it's gonna pull one of your rooms at random and give you options to upgrade it.
Okay. All right.
So
Select
you
the
can
floor plan.
permanently enhance this room with one of 3 different floor plans.
Uh-huh.
So +1 gem, +1 key, or +10, or +9, I should say, gold. So
Huh.
whatever you pick here, that's going to be storeroom for the rest of your
Of the-
Blueprints career.
Really? Wow.
So
that's
this room,
huge.
This room is it is huge. This room is common, so it pops up
Yeah.
really early on, pretty frequently. So just I don't know, whatever you think is most valuable to have.
I have
in
no
this part of the
goddamn idea.
statement.
What do you think is most valuable?
I mean, they're all pretty useful. I'd say probably gold is the least useful because there are ways you can start with gold
Yeah.
later on, like more gold.
I feel like
So
gems.
keys are usually
I feel like gems come
Gems
into
are
play like
useful
much later in the game,
constantly.
right?
I
like-
mean,
Yeah.
you can draw gem rooms. The keys don't really come into play until further up. So
Okay.
it is useful to have more gems earlier, but yeah, I would probably opt for gems.
Yeah. That's what that
Because
was my.
keys you can find in
Right.
keys you can find in dirt piles. You don't typically find gems in
All
there.
right. I'm doing gems. We're doing gems.
Good deal.
So much pressure, Miguel. So much pressure to like make the right choice.
There's a lot of choices. That's a pretty clutch thing to find on your second run, though.
Well,
Especially right next to the terminal. That's
Yeah.
insane. That's insane luck. I've never seen that happen before. And I've probably upgraded like 10 rooms.
Oh wow, nice. I don't think there's enough time to put in another work order before Simon arrives, so just make sure the west and east levers are operational. Huh.
So read that top part again.
The antechamber lever in the greenhouse is broken again. So.
So you have the handle.
Yeah.
You found the handle.
Yeah.
And where does the handle go?
In the greenhouse.
In the greenhouse. So if you draw greenhouse and you draw
Right.
the handle, and you find the handle,
Yeah.
you could potentially open a different antechamber door.
Well, the
On the
only
one you
issue
open and see.
is I don't know if I'm going to draw greenhouse, right?
I mean, not in this run, but in
Oh.
future runs, just keep that in mind. Any clue you find, just keep in mind that that's an option. It took me forever to figure out the combination to this, but now that I know it, it's not hard.
All right, can you
It's
just
not as easy as yeah,
Can you just
go
tell
ahead.
me what it is? I don't really care about that part.
go to the drawer
Yeah. Yeah.
where you found the switch. There's a note.
Yeah.
We'll work it out. Okay. The key here is the 5 things, right?
Uh-huh.
Uh, and so, of all of these, which one could you derive a date from?
Is it the one that's in black?
Okay,
Uh,
March of the Count. That's possible.
March is
Uh,
03.
And yeah, you're halfway there. So, and then herrings, all of the ones are in red, right? So they're red herrings.
Yes.
So it has to do with the count. So when you were in the foyer, there were you screenshotted the figures in there, and they had
Yes.
titles
Yes.
that pertain to the bus. And if you look around this room, there are busts.
I
So
see.
you have half of it already, right?
Yep. This is
So
Count Isaac
count the
Gates.
busts.
Oh, I
Okay.
see.
So
Okay.
look around and find how many Count Isaac Gates you have.
He's bald and he's got little things coming out. No mustache. So that one, two,
No, that's not him. That's him.
yeah. Three.
That's him.
Yeah, you're a little behind me. So four. So there's four.
Oh, sorry.
Four. So 0304. Let's try that. No, that didn't work.
You're close. You're really close.
1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe they don't count the one that's over it?
Try it.
I guess that's it. That's pretty hard to figure out, Miguel, I have to say.
That took me. I literally just figured that one out like on like day 70 or something
Uh-huh.
like that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, that's a tricky one. The Christmas one was the easiest by far. But there's allegedly 8 of those safes in the game. I can guarantee you that key will not work in any of these doors.
All right. What is locksmith? What is that? What's the deal with that?
It's a shop that sells keys.
All right, and it's,
You
and it's
can
a dead
buy
end.
a
It's
lock-
a dead end, right?
Dead end, yeah, and you won't be able to use any keys. But it sells a locksmith kit.
Uh-huh.
It sells a special key, like the major key that you found in the music room.
Yeah.
But it's random. It doesn't tell you what you're buying necessarily. And then you can either buy one key or like a group of keys at a discount.
So what do you think I should do, Miguel? West Wing, like billiard room, will mean the end of this run, basically. Yeah.
I would do billiard room because you haven't done that puzzle before, and it's kind of fun. And every time you do it, it progresses. You get a trophy for doing the billiard room puzzle 40 times, and the what's the other one? The parlor.
But if I
40
do West Wing
times.
room, isn't there a chance that I could still draw freezer? Do you think?
Yeah, totally, sure, yeah, and you have
All
that's
right.
totally possible.
I'm gonna-
The billiard room is common, so you'll
Yeah,
see that occasionally.
I'm going for glory,
Uh,
Miguel.
pretty-
I'm going for glory.
Yeah, yeah. Who knows? Who knows what you'll find in here?
Well, it was not. Oh shit, Miguel! Oh shit!
Do I owe
You owe me $50 fucking dollars,
God.
Miguel.
right, Dave. I'm gonna Venmo
You owe
you
me
$50.
$50. No, it's okay. You don't have to.
I will pay you.
You don't have. You don't have to.
No, I will
But-
send you $50.
Should I?
I'm sending you $50, Dave. I'm a man of my word. You have to. No, here's the. This wasn't part of the deal, but I feel like you should at least go in the showroom just to see what it is.
Okay, all right, no problem. I'm definitely gonna do that now.
I mean, because it's a dead end either
Yeah,
way. and,
yeah.
like, none
Well,
of
the
other
problem is
ones
I don't have any
really
money
get
to
out
buy
there.
anything, but like,
True. Well, yeah, you definitely won't have anything to buy, any money to buy anything in here. But you can see what it is. You can see what they have to offer.
ooh, wow. Okay.
Opens
draft-
all normal doors.
So I guess that means you don't use up any keys while you're doing it, basically. Is my assumption.
Yep, exactly. Yeah.
You do
But
not
it's
have
only
to pay
good
the
for-
ooh, you do not have to pay the gem. Now, do these items persist through
No.
runs?
No, it does not.
Oh, wow. So Jesus. Okay.
But
Wow.
I'll say later in the game, like, I won't say it's trivial to have 80 coins, but
Yeah.
like it's very, it's much more feasible
Yeah.
to have 40 coins. There's a trophy for buying all of the stuff in here in one run.
Wow. While
Yeah.
drafting, you may
I would-
rewind time after drawing new floor plans. You're more likely to draw tomorrow rooms while drafting. I don't even know what that
Mhm.
is. Do I know
Tomorrow
what
rooms are like the, yeah, we have one. Oh, the freezer is an example, right?
I see. I
Like,
see. I see. I see.
tomorrow-
Ooh, yeah.
You keep all the stuff, your gems and coins. There's other examples as well.
Wow. Cool. Very
That's-
cool.
Pretty clutch.
Very cool. Very
Yeah.
cool. Well, I always knew I would get to see these items on this run, Miguel. So, yeah.
What did you think about the second run? Like, did this sell you on it a little bit more? Like, are you intrigued? Are you intrigued?
I'm
to,
intrigued. I'm
stick with it
intrigued.
for a
I'll
little bit?
do another couple runs. You know, that's what I'll do.
Okay.
It was intriguing enough to do a couple more runs, but I'm not like, you know.
Wait, pull up the map. I want to see if 19 is enough to get back outside, just so you can kind of get a
Yeah.
sense of like what's up. So let's see. Oh man, we'd have to go all the way
No,
around.
I don't. There's no way. 1, 2, 3,
The other
4,
thing-
5, 6, 7, 8,
Yeah.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. No, close.
You do have the sneakers, and you did get the secret garden, so there's fruit along the way. But yeah, it's a little risky. The other thing you do, you call it a day, and then just start a new day real quick and leave out of the entrance hall to look at it. And if you quit the game during a run, it'll just start you at the beginning of that day.
Okay.
Because I had a couple crashes where I was like far along and it crashed, and I had to start the whole day over. It was very frustrating, but
Wow, look at.
it's a pretty.
Oh, dude, look at
But
all
yeah,
these
that-
coins from the dispersing.
Yep. If you had gotten that before the secret garden, actually you did. So the fruit is behind you actually, on one of the tables, I think. Well, maybe not. I guess you
No,
didn't.
Yeah.
Actually, it's on this table with the water.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
I
guess
didn't get it.
that's
Yeah.
you have that before. But yeah, that room is super clutch.
All right. Let's see.
Yeah, with the sneakers, and if you find fruit along the way, there's a chance that you could potentially. Got to make sure you don't take a wrong turn.
Right.
I've done that before and completely fucked myself.
I don't think I'm gonna make it, dude. I'm kind of
It's,
curious what happens when you get to the end and you run out of steps. Like what happens in the game.
Well, looks like you're about to find out.
Oh, let's see. Is there anything? No.
There's a banana. There's a banana. Turn around.
Yeah.
You already. There's a banana behind you though.
Yeah. I
That's
got it. Got
5
it.
steps. That'll help. 3 steps. There's an apple. Stop. Go back.
Oh,
There's an apple in the green room behind you.
god damn it.
And a gem, it looks like. Oh, there's another. Dave, you lost now you're gonna lose multiple coins.
Yeah. I'm fully aware.
I'm kidding. That should be enough to get you outside, I think.
Yeah. Totally. Totally.
You probably get at least 1 or 2 more fruits too.
Oh yeah. Here I am.
There you go. All right, so hang on a right, and yeah, just do a little exploring, see what's going on out here.
So how are steps used up when you're out here?
There's kind of areas. It's a little different, but you do use steps. Like if you were to cross that barrier, you would use one step.
It's not letting me open this door.
Yeah, you have to unlock it from the other side.
God damn it. Okay, so what do I do then?
You
Alright.
can't do anything this
Okay,
time, but
yeah. Let's.
it's worth exploring just to see like what
Yeah.
what all is going on out here. Because you may be in a room inside the house and be like, oh, this pertains to that thing that's outside.
Interesting. And I guess like only certain rooms can be unlocked in certain scenarios.
Yep.
The campsite. Due to the rules, you are not allowed to stay in the estate overnight. Luckily, your scouting skills have been put to good use to fabricate a very respectable sleeping quarters. You may call it a day at any time from the blueprint menu to return to the campsite for the night. Okay, so that's where you're sleeping.
Yep.
That's where your character is sleeping in the lore of the game. All right.
That's right. Yeah.
Okay. Another gate that I cannot get past.
Yeah. I don't know. I haven't opened that one. I don't know if that one might be the exit to the world. That looks interesting.
Nope. Nothing. Can't do shit.
That looks like that might open someday.
Perhaps. Okay, is there anything else I'm not seeing? Oh, wait, over here. Hello. Okay, there's a combination.
Interesting. I don't think we've seen anything that would help you with this combination
Okay.
yet.
You already know the combination, though, I assume.
I do, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Pull up your map real quick. I just want to see if it says anything on the... Oh yeah, it doesn't even say yet. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Scott, I don't know if you're still in the room, but I'm probably gonna kind of sign off for the night after this. Anything else you think I can do here?
There's a couple other things like on your right there. I'm way behind you.
Oh wow.
Uh,
No, nothing.
there's that. That's another thing.
I can't do anything to that though.
You won't be able to do anything out here, just yet. But and then back by the house, by the cliffs, there's a couple things, like 3 things down there that are that will eventually something will happen, provided you can figure it out.
Whoa.
So that thing, yeah, nice view. That looks like something that might be accessible someday.
Huh.
That looks interesting.
Dead end.
Almost like it could potentially lead to some sort of basement.
Can it lead to a basement now? Because I have the key now.
No.
No?
I haven't even unlocked that. I have done something in that room, but I have not. I can't figure out how to get through the crates.
Huh.
Or at least it didn't occur to me when I was in there the first time. And then you got this thing over here. Some boards. That looks curious. Might be some way to break through there.
All right.
And
Oh,
you
I
got
can make
this,
a wish.
This fountain here. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't even know you could do that.
Yeah.
What happens when you do it?
Now I'm teaching you. All right.
Interesting.
I assume there's nothing else I can do, Miguel, unless there's anything else you recommend.
No, not in this run.
Okay.
Later, there will be, I'll just say there's a room that becomes permanent where you place it, that will help you access the basement.
Okay. All right.
But there's multiple ways to get to the basement. That's eventually.
Interesting. All right, Miguel. Well, thanks for guiding me through the first couple runs of this game. I hope
My pleasure. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll be interested to hear your thoughts once you play a few more days and see.
Yeah,
if,
I'll try to do a couple more runs and see where things go. But
Yeah.
so far, kind of interesting. I don't. Everyone says this game is amazing. I mean, I think for me, I'm sure it is amazing. I just don't know if it's like the kind of game that I enjoy. You know what I mean? But we'll see.
I absolutely understand.
Yeah.
Maybe $50 is enough incentive to keep going. I might make other things that will never happen in this game.
Indeed. Well,
I mean, honestly, I didn't think you'd get to the antechamber in the second day. That's pretty cool.
I proved you wrong multiple times.
I don't see how you could possibly do it in one day, like, because I don't know how you would access the basement, like in a single, like on day one. You know what I mean?
Well, maybe there's something you don't know. Probably, right?
It's possible. I'm wondering if there's like some kind of new game plus where like you start with all the stuff, but it's day one again, and some stuff resets. I don't know. I'm definitely determined to platinum this game, but I feel like it's going to be pretty challenging. Like, they don't show it here, but eventually there'll be a little slip of paper in the front that shows you all the trophies, and it's pretty daunting. I don't even think I'm halfway there yet.
Oh. What? Oh, it's because the red cards are lies. Okay.
So that seems true.
Yeah.
What's with those drawings? Does this remind you of anything? These two drawings?
It reminds you of the riddle from earlier.
So what words are associated with these
Bridge
pictures?
and bride. So with G and without G.
Here you go.
Well, how's that supposed to help me with anything?
Open the map.
Uh-huh.
And so we're in security.
Yeah.
And the answer is G.
I don't follow.
It'll become more apparent. It'll become more apparent as you play. Like sometimes you'll see a clue, and then you'll find another clue that like further enhances your understanding of the clue.
Yeah.
And at a certain point, it becomes blatantly obvious, like what you're supposed to do. The solution won't be immediately obvious, but like the path to get there will be like, oh, okay, I got it.
Yeah.
But you'll still have to like suss it out.
All right.
You'll definitely need a notebook for that one.
All right. Well, I'll call it a day and say thank you again to Miguel for joining me for this playthrough.
Thanks, Dave.
Regardless of the game, it was fun playing through it with you, man. Appreciate it.
I always enjoy hanging out with you, Dave.
Yeah. All right, dude. Have a good night.
Everybody,
Talk
take
later.
care.
Bye.